suddenly decided to develop a conscience after all you've done? Have you noticed how everyone you get close to ends up fucking dead?
You gave Bremovich the details of the plan. You wanted the KGB to take me out. You were too fucking scared to do it yourself.
Too smart. More like. If those KGB pricks had done their part, I'd be on my way to a hand job with the Queen by now. I've read that list. Lorraine. You feature heavily. Turns out you've been a very naughty girl. Spyglass was a liability to us all. I couldn't risk leaving him with you.
Where's the list, David?
I don't have it. It's en route to MI6 where it belongs.
Are you going to lie to the very end?
Truth, lies. People like us don't know the difference.
Oh, we know the difference, David. We choose to ignore it. Isn't that right, Comrade Sandra?
So that's how you'll make it work.
It's a double pleasure to deceive the deceiver.
Well played.
Alright guys, welcome back. We are your hosts, The Swan and
second in command, James here.
James Warney, and
Yes.
together we are Drop the Mic.
Oh yeah.
We have our buddy Chris Pawlak back in the studio to help us out today.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm glad to be back.
Yeah, no
Oh, yeah.
problem. Thank you for being here. As always, we always can use your help.
Yeah.
Thank you.
In case you guys didn't get the memo, today's episode will be basically how do we describe
Best
it?
of 2017.
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. Retrospective
Yes.
on everything that we love, or maybe we didn't love.
Yeah. Yeah, we got some of those too.
But yeah, before we jump into what I'm sure will be a little bit longer of an episode tonight, let's do some pop news.
I actually do not have any news.
No news.
And now for a special news report.
Well,
By
I have some news.
Nice.
So I'm going to save you on that
Yes,
front.
thank you. I didn't come prepared today.
What about Chris?
I have nothing. I rely on you guys for the news.
Okay, cool. I mean, it's small news, but it's something. There hasn't really
Gotcha.
actually been too much.
Yeah, it's not too busy.
Yeah, in that aspect. But so Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes.
Are you guys familiar with the newest sequel that just came out called Leatherface?
I heard the title, but I never saw anything about the movie.
Yeah, it was done by the two French directors who did the movie Inside. Have you heard about? You guys heard of that?
No.
No.
Oh, I guess I'm just a genre head. But anyway, it was done by them. I actually liked it. It was kind of not well received by Texas Chainsaw fans because it kind of dares to go in a different direction. And if you watch all of these sequels and even the reboots and stuff, they all kind of go the same way.
Yeah.
And this one tries to do something different. I won't spoil it for anybody too bad, but anyway, it's, I guess, the people who did the reboot, Campbell and Grobman Films and Millennium Films together,
Okay.
and I guess they just lost the rights to the franchise. So we're probably looking at somebody else jumping in probably in a few years, and they're probably going to try to do it again.
Do another reboot.
Yeah, something like that. But yeah, for what it's worth, I actually really liked Leatherface. You know, I'm on board with Chris where sometimes you don't really need like so many prequels or them to tell you so much. It's kind of like Leatherface is Leatherface, let him do his thing.
Yeah.
And but this one was pretty interesting, and it's kind of turned into like a mystery where you don't know. So the plot is basically these kids in a psych ward. They get out and they all have kind of mental illness, and one of them is Leatherface, but they don't tell you who it is throughout the film until the very end. Then you find out. So in that aspect, it was kind of cool and an original little twist. Who is the guy that Chris doesn't like?
Ryan Reynolds?
No, he's in
someone else.
He's in Blade.
Stephen Dorff?
Yeah,
I like Stephen Dorff. He just in Blade he overacts the shit out of that movie. He's way over the top, but he's great in Public Enemies, and he's great in World Trade Center.
Yeah, I like him too.
If he goes for a more of a dramatic role, he's really good.
Good. Yeah. If anything, I would check out Leatherface for him alone. He does really good. He's the sheriff.
Oh, okay.
And he's out for vengeance, I guess. Pretty cool.
Nice.
Anyway, moving on. Riz Ahmed, who we talked about, the rumors of him donning Carnage. I guess they were just put out like they're not. That's not who he's going to be playing.
Okay.
And there's some pictures of him on the set of.
He's wearing the suit, right? The tuxedo and stuff.
No, it's like a doctor. Well, the picture that they were talking that I read about.
Oh, he's supposed to be like a doctor. Yeah, I know. I read some articles about that too.
And that I guess he's supposed to be the guy who figures out that there are 5 more seeds attached to the Venom symbiote.
Yeah.
Which will, obviously unleash that storyline where there's, all these other
different symbiotes,
main players.
Yeah.
And last week I forgot to say, Michelle Williams.
Oh yeah, she's on it. Yeah.
She's supposed to be Tom Hardy's love interest or Brock's love interest.
Yeah.
And I guess she hinted to that She-Venom.
Ooh, nice.
Might be coming.
Nice.
I thought that was cool.
That's awesome.
Especially because I love her, and that's so unexpected, right?
Oh yeah.
For her to, that's cool. And that's the end of my news.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
Shazam starts shooting pretty soon in Canada.
With The Rock.
Supposed to be he's
the villain.
He's the villain of Shazam, but he's not even going to be in that movie. But Zachary Levi, the guy from Chuck, he's playing Shazam, and they're going to be filming. I think within the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
They're already there setting up and everything.
Sweet. Wait, I lied. News isn't over yet. So, are you guys familiar with Gerald's Game?
I've read the book.
You read the book?
Yeah.
Well,
years ago.
It was just recently this year, and the movie's on my list for later.
Okay.
But Gerald's Game was adapted into a film for Netflix. Yeah. And Mike Flanagan, that's his name, has expressed interest in also adapting the Shining sequel, Doctor Sleep. I guess he thinks he can do some more Stephen King adaptations since this one went, because Gerald's Game, I guess, was previously known to be unfilmable.
Okay.
Because of course
it pretty much takes place in one room.
Yeah.
The entire book is one room.
I don't want to say too much about the movie because it's really good, and it's something that you need to kind of see for yourself.
Yeah.
But like he says, it takes place all in one room, but the director uses a bunch of very successful plot devices that kind of distract you from that. So at no point is it boring at all. It's really, really good. And then also, there's been chatter about who's the dude you were just talking to Chris about, Kevin Feige?
Yeah, Kevin Feige.
He was saying he did some kind of teaser to the fans saying that it would be really cool to do something with Blade in the near future.
Yeah.
And so now this has sparked this big thing of who could be Blade, like later on down the road.
Yeah.
And Idris Elba popped up.
Okay.
I don't know. And then he was, I guess, questioned at it at some event, right? And he basically shot it down, saying that nobody can be Blade but Wesley Snipes.
I recently saw, I think someone tweeted Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And they said, like, oh, like, who would you want to, be Blade? And he's like, there can only be one Blade.
Yeah.
And, like, he was tweeting himself.
Yeah, he was like, there's only, we all know who the real Blade is, fam.
Yeah.
That was his
like,
tweet.
Idris Elba, that would be cool. But I feel like he's already past that age where he's... he's up there.
I kind of want to see. I wanted to see him as James Bond.
Yeah, and those are rumors too that he was going to be. He was kind of in talks after the Daniel Craig who plays him.
But then Daniel Craig was like, "Oh,
he's like, I'll do one more. It's okay." But yeah, it'd be cool to see him as Blade.
Yeah,
but I think
Jamie Foxx is another.
Yeah, it's another person. I think we talked about this before,
contender.
like a few episodes back. That I think someone asked Feige a while back. And he's like, well, we can't really rule that out, but
because of the artwork, someone did this badass artwork of Jamie Foxx's Blade, and it looked really good.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll see. Yeah. They could have 20 movies planned out already, and we don't know.
Do you remember the Blade's failed series?
I remember it
in 2006.
Yeah,
on Spike.
Yeah. Did they go like 2 seasons?
No,
just one season.
I just remember the one season.
Was it one season?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think.
I know you can buy the Blade 4-pack thing, and it comes with this the whole series.
That's the only way you're going to get anyone to buy it.
Yeah. Oh man, that sucks.
Yeah. Well, sucks for that dude.
Yeah.
Because I remember when that came out, I was really offended. I was like, "What is this? Where's Wesley?
Yeah.
What's going on?"
Who was Blade? It was Sticky Fingers, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh man, but I don't know. And then I just really didn't like the style that they went for that.
The villain was bad.
I thought it was a mini series, but I guess they just canceled it.
Yeah, it was probably planned to be a bigger series, but it didn't do well, so they shut it down.
Next up, we have Weekly Recs.
And now it's time for the weekly recommendations.
Oh yeah.
Who wants to go first for the Recs?
Have Chris start off.
Okay.
You're our guest.
The movie I want to recommend is a few years old. I was just thinking about it again the other day. Me and Earl and the Dying Girl.
Oh, such a good movie.
I don't know. Okay, so James has seen it. I know I recommended it to you, Wesley, but I don't know. Did you ever watch it?
I checked it out, yeah.
You did. It's fantastic. I love it. It's got Thomas Mann in it, who was in Kong Skull Island recently. Mm-hmm. Olivia Cook, who was on Bates Motel, and she's going to be in Ready Player One in a couple of months. And then was it R.J. Seiler?
Yes,
he was the Blue Ranger in Power Rangers. But they're all so good in it. It's a really good from a perspective, teenage perspective. Just a really good movie about the bonds that you form with some people. And everyone is fantastic in it. I love it. I don't think that it gets enough love because I don't think a lot of people saw it.
Mm-hmm. It was a limited release, right? I think.
I don't know. I remember the summer it came out, but it was like there and gone.
Yeah, I think it was just in select cities type of deal.
But it's fantastic, and Thomas Mann and R.J. Seiler they make their own little movies.
Yeah,